I'm headed to Epcot. So much fun to see and so many things to do. Come on, let's go. Today we get to take the Skyliner, since the Skyliner does take you directly to Epcot.
Hello, how are we doing today?
Good morning, good morning.
Good morning. And just to let you know, you dropped your smile.
Thank you. Para seu seguridade, por favor, permanezcan sentados.
We have made it into the Skyliner. I've been actually waiting to ride the Skyliner this whole time because don't have to stand and you get to be with your own party, and it's a very cool view. In order to get to Epcot from Pop Century, you do have to make a switch at the Skyliner depot. Over there is Hollywood Studios, and right here in front of us, Epcot.
Para su seguridad, por favor, permanezcan sentados. Thank you. Para su seguridad.
This is the heart of the Caribbean Beach Resort. We've made it inside of Epcot. It's Flower and Garden Festival, so that means picture taking time. A Disney park that's peaceful. Look at this, everybody. Early morning entry. Because we're staying at the resort, we're able to come in 30 minutes early. And it's such a beautiful, peaceful, scenic view without thousands and thousands of other people shoulder to shoulder. So I thought I'd better capture it quick. As we go through Epcot today, I will show you these boards of what is available at some of the different locations to eat, but I also am going to take loads of pictures of these beautiful topiaries. It's just such a gorgeous view out here. And we're going to start off our day riding Ratatouille. Here come our rides. Rimmy's Ratatouille Adventure. that ride was so much fun. And as you walk outside, there are these little motorbikes. And so we took our time to get a photo op and look at some more of the beauty of this land. And now it's time to go and get something to eat. Food is incredible. I just got off a Remy and I was smelling that wonderful food and I want everything. Macarons and croissants and chocolate mousse and beignets and gigantic cookies and oh, it just looks so good. Creme brulee. Okay, here is my take from there. I've decided to get beignets and they look wonderful. That's not beignets. Okay, I'm so hungry, I'm not talking right. These are, of course, macarons. And then I got the beignet. It looks to me more like a donut, but it is a beignet filled with chocolate cream. And I have to look up the name of this one. I'll put it underneath the video. But I just know that it is a croissant filled with like ham and cheese. And then I got some coffee. So I wanted you to get a look at the inside of that beignet. It's very moist and it's full of that wonderful chocolate sauce. It is delicious. It does kind of have the consistency of a donut, but it is delicious. We have some more famous topiaries here. Here's Winnie the Pooh. There's Eeyore. Piglet. Adorable. And Tigger. This is just so beautiful. And the duck just resting. But I thought I just had to come and get this beautiful backdrop.
Quack, quack.
And then I'm going to put myself in it because, I mean, why not? So right here, we're coming to the Blossoms of Fragrance, presented by Scentsy. And it's just gorgeous. Look at these, just gorgeous. And the fresh scents that go with it. Over here we have Blossom Fragrance, Spanish Lavender, Mint. Over here we have Citrus, which is orange, it's gorgeous. Lemon, Key Lime, wow. Here we have Floral. This is Rose. Just beautiful. Gorgeous, and it smells wonderful over here. Here is the International Flower and Garden Festival. These are the stars of the show. Beautiful, right? Simply gorgeous. Songbird Meadow. The birds are over here singing and it's gorgeous.
But I don't know.
Next ride, Mission Space. So after Mission Space, there's this very cute little waiting area for the kids. There's some televisions and games for them to play, areas for you to sit. And then there's a space-based area for 2 to 5-year-olds to come in. And there are some things here that are just for the little ones, just their height, go through. So this is a very cool area that is inside, air conditioned, and parents can wait here and kids can have something to do as well. Well, it's time to save the galaxy. So let's get on Guardians and see how this ride is. All right, we've scanned ourselves in. Let's see what we're about to do here for the Guardians.
System boasts 3 stars or sides, 2 yellow and 1 red. Observant terrorists may have noted that they provide the inspiration for the distinctive symbol of the Nova Corps, our intergalactic peacekeeping force.
Fortunately, he's laughing. Especially if you want to.
So back to my original question, who's the advisor to save Zoom?
Here's Quills. Jump point to where? It's some kind of mutant jump point.
It's going back to the dawn of time.
Dawn of time, why?
To erase an error.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
Your time is over.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean it's so vague?
The jump point is closed.
Look like our vehicles are here to pick us up. Guardians of the Galaxy was so much fun. I didn't expect that. It was great. We are now back on Earth and I must show you more of these beautiful topiaries. They were amazing to see in person. So gorgeous. And we're headed over to the Living with the Land Pavilion because we're getting ready to have lunch. And we are heading to one of my favorite restaurants in all of Disney World. It's time to go to Garden Grill. It's our turn for Garden Grill. I see Mickey right there. But we are coming this way. Watch your step. I think
High chair.
Yes, please. A high chair. One of the reasons that Garden Grill is our favorite is because it's all you care to eat comfort food. So they've started us off with drinks that come included with the meal, bread, and then you have butter on the side, and salad.
It's Jamie's favorite. Are you wearing it? Are you wearing it? Aww. Is that Mickey Mouse? Here's a picture of me. Is that the baby?
Yay! Aw, Mickey! Yay!
I know. Look. There we go. Look at Daddy. Say thank you, Mickey. Thank you, Mickey. Thank you, Mickey. Oh.
Bye, Mickey! Oh, you're wonderful, Mickey. You make dreams come true. Thank you. They get me every time. They make my grandkids smile. Thank you. We love you too.
We have steak with chimichurri, barbecue chicken, mashed potatoes, a spoon bread, it's a cornbread with sour cream, green beans with garlic, corn succotash, macaroni and cheese. Whatever you need more of, I'll get more strawberries, and whipped cream. I brought some sugar cookies if the kids would rather have some sugar cookies. What about the adults?
Buttermilk shortcake, blackberries, strawberries, blueberries, and whipped cream.
Pay for the trip. Get in there and get a cookie.
Living with the Land boat ride is next. Looks like our ride is here.
Welcome to Living with the Land, life on our planet. These dense and beautiful forests cover only a tiny portion of the Earth's surface, but they contain more than half of its plant and animal species. Rainforests are also extremely rich and productive living systems, providing us with oxygen, food, medicines, and other elements essential to our lives.
Crocodile.
In the desert, nature has created a very different, but no less beautiful living system. And while this arid landscape may seem lifeless, it is very much alive. The plants and animals that have the American prairie once appeared as desolate as the desert, but over time, rainwater and nutrients gradually penetrated the hard surface of this land. Even the hooves of the mighty buffalo helped create the rich soil that would one day become home to the American farm.
Let's hear the restaurant.
For a growing world led to the enormous use and sometimes overuse of the land.
We're doing the behind the seeds tour, and off we go.
We have three main techniques for integrated pest management. The first is going to be mechanical or cultural, which kind of works like you would have at home, like closing windows, closing doors, so that you don't have any pests getting inside. If you see something you don't want, maybe squashing it. That's one of our favorites. Just when they see something they don't like in there. We also have chemicals, which is here going to be horticultural soaps and oils like rosemary oil and garlic oil. We only use soft pesticides here because it's safer for the people. You've got people going in here all day long, and safer for our plants as well. We also have biological, which is what's here in this room. On the top of the boxes behind me, we have our leaf miner fly, and on the bottom we have our parasitoid wasp in with our leaf miner fly. And they have a relationship where the leaf miner fly kind of destroys the leaf tissue. And then on the bottom we're rearing our parasitoid wasp that interacts with our leaf miner fly, who's destroying the leaf tissue by stopping those populations from growing by laying their eggs inside the leaf miner fly larva. So here on the screen, this is a leaf miner fly, and what she's doing is laying her egg inside the leaf tissue. Leaves have really important stuff inside the middle that allows them to grow, called chlorophyll. And leaves work like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. They've got 2 slices of bread on either side that are like that protection, and then they've got that really nutrient-rich substance in the middle, like that peanut butter and jelly. So the leaf miner fly, she's laying her larva so that they can get all those nutrients from that leaf. We get a really close-up look. So this is like a modified stinger called an ovipositor that both our leaf miner fly and our parasitoid wasp have laying those eggs. Now this is a leaf miner fly larva. What they do is use their pickaxe mouth that you can see there to tunnel through the leaf tissue. And over time, this can destroy the leaf pretty much completely. So this is going to be a 20-second time lapse that encompasses 8 days of damage. There's multiple leaf miner fly larvae inside that leaf, and you'll see very quickly the damage that those larvae do while they're feeding themselves inside that leaf, to the point where all of the leaf tissue is consumed and the leaf dies. But we do have our hero. So this is our parasitoid wasp, and she is able to locate the leaf miner fly larva in that leaf through sensing chemicals and a little bit of movement of that leaf miner fly larva. And she will actually, using her modified stinger ovipositor, deposit an egg inside the leaf miner fly larva. So her wasp larva will consume the nutrients of the leaf miner fly larva in order to stop the development of that bug and create our hero bug. Right at the end here, she's emitting a pheromone so that other parasitoid wasps know that there's a larva inside that leaf miner fly, so that they don't get doubled up. The final stage before a leaf miner fly becomes an adult is going to be to pupate, which is falling out of the leaf onto the ground. But in this case, instead of it being a mature leaf miner fly, it's a mature parasitoid wasp, which will then go and stop other leaf miner fly larvae from becoming leaf miner flies. Me having to yell, or you having to stand and be still. But like I said, so plants have what's called totopotency, or the total potential to take one cell and turn it into any other kind of cell, so they can form roots, form shoots. Here, one of the first things you might notice is the color. So you've got blue lights and red lights to help our plants grow. The red lights are for root growth, and the blue lights are for shoot growth, which are the 2 main components of the plant. Around, those are our kind of mother plants, where we'll take cuttings of those plants to make these that are in solution. Everything that you're seeing through this window will hopefully, if it grows all right, be a Mickey's Mini Garden available for sale at tourist desks, which is cool. It's one of the only things that's completely made on property. So plants need 5 names in order to live. Does anybody know what they are? I will give you a hint. They make up the acronym LAWNS, LAWNS. Does anybody know what the L stands for?
Light.
Light, yeah. Air about the A. Air, yep. Water, nutrients. And what's the S?
Sun.
So we got light with the L. S. We got
Soil.
light with the L. It's support.
Support.
So in this greenhouse, we don't have any soil. We have light and air from the sun and just in the environment of the earth. We've got water that we into the plants, where we're also given their nutrients. So we have a nutrient solution which will combine different micro and macronutrients and support. So normally in nature, soil would offer plants that support and the nutrients that they need, but here we provide that to them, where for our aeroponic system behind me, we actually have metal rods, and and have a plant attached our plants to them using hook and loop fasteners that allows them to grow vertically. And then they'll go around this conveyor and through this gutter here, they'll get their nutrient solution. You come a little bit closer, you can actually hear it. And if you're careful not to touch the plants, you can look inside and see some of those plants. His name is Stanley. He's a mimosa pudica plant or a shy plant. You can come all the way around. And if you want to fill in all the space, you're all right. Everyone say hi to Stanley.
Hi, Stanley. High five.
We really learned so much at that behind the scenes tour. I hope that you learned some things too. We're walking around, looking at some of the food booths, trying to see what else we can have to snack and munch on because it's nighttime now and the fireworks special is about to take place at any time. We had a wonderful time here at Epcot and we hope you enjoyed it. Enjoy the fireworks show with us and we'll catch you at the next adventure.